but I do need a bit of a beard trim.
We'll trim it up.
And we're going to talk about that.
I'm going to make your beard as slick as the Alfa.
Oh, get in the chair then. Right, so how are you, Frank?
I'm good, thank you, Andy. How are you doing?
I'm good. I haven't seen you for well, got to be a day since you last cut my hair.
Well, it's grown since you've driven the Alfa.
Yeah, I bet it has actually. It's coming out my ears. That's how fast that thing is. Do you know what engine that's got in it?
Yes, I do.
See, I knew it. This is the whole reason. By the way, guys, the reason I've come to the barbers today, this, as you probably gathered, is an Italian barbers. Well, not just an Italian, it's Sicilian barbers. And Frank's one of my oldest friends. He was born over here, but you might see him occasionally wafting in the background. His dad, Don Skeletoni, as I affectionately named him. Oh, we got someone else coming in now. Don't you love it?
Yes.
Here she comes.
Thank you.
Morning,
Hiya.
Carol.
They've been running this place for years, but their one love is obviously Ferraris, because they're Italian,
Yes.
and the other is,
Alfas.
there you go.
Well, my wife has got an Alfa herself.
Why did you buy your wife an Alfa?
Oh, she needs to go places fast and quick and rapid.
You don't buy the other half a beautiful car like that.
Yeah, of course we do.
Look, I wanted to come here. Guys, the whole idea was to come here today and speak to Frank, because one, not only his love of this, but you know a lot about them, don't you, Frank?
Yes, I do.
And I mean, I know a bit about cars, that's why we do the channel, but I just felt, as I've got the Alfa, it would be nice to come and talk to someone who knows a little bit more about it. Frank,
Yes.
tell me. There we go. Belle's hanging her coat up, which is lovely. That's really nice. Frank gets a
Hi,
slap.
Beryl.
Don't do that when he's cutting my hair. The arm goes up in the air, goes through. Yep, cameraman's saying keep it going, keep it going. Frank, tell me a bit about my lovely
Well,
car out there. What's going on with
Do you
it?
know the actual true story of the Alfa?
The true story of the
Yes.
Alfa.
Well, they say,
Oh, I know what you're going to tell me. That bloody four-leaf clover on it.
yes.
Yeah, I wanted to know about it. I was going to ask you about that.
Four-leaf clover originated by two guys that
Yeah.
had done an Alfa team. And that was
What, race team?
race team.
Right.
That was Enzo Ferrari.
I know him. I've
Yes.
heard, well, I don't know him, but I've heard of him,
And
yeah.
then there was Mr. Skeletoni. He was actually in the Alfa team as well
With Ferrari.
with Ferrari.
Okay,
And they actually merged an Alfa team
right.
for racing cars.
That sounds like a good idea.
Oh, yes. But they actually had two other new friends that actually joined them as well.
New
That-
friends.
Yes. And one was Antonio Ascari and
Yeah.
Giuseppe Fumari.
Yeah?
And they actually joined up to become a team. But Mr. Skeletoni was always not being able to put himself on pole position.
Don Skeletoni's over there. Do you think they were related?
No,
do,
they
you
weren't.
do you think he might have had a different name?
Yes.
What do we think his name could have been?
We won't say.
Mr. Savocci?
Yes.
I guessed that. I just had a feeling you were trying to say Savocci. Because maybe sometimes when you talk about Don Skeletoni, it just gets stuck in your mind, doesn't it?
Mr.
So Mr. Savocci, yeah.
Yes. Mr. Savocci.
Yeah. We didn't pre-plan this at all, guys.
No. Mr. Savocci actually could never put his car on pole.
On pole?
Yes,
On a
put
pole?
position.
Right,
So-
sorry, I'm taking I'll let him tell the story. Go on.
So he actually turned up one day with a leaf.
A leaf?
A green clover leaf.
A real
sticker.
one?
A sticker.
Okay.
So he stuck the sticker on his car.
Was it a four-leaf clover? Because
Yes.
that one on that car's got four leaves.
It was a four-leaf one.
And would that be why you call it how do you say it?
Quattrofoglio.
Quadrifoglio.
Yes.
Why do people say quadrifoglio?
Well, all because of the four leaves that are together.
Yeah,
and
but-
four partners.
When you read it, it says foglio.
Yeah, but it's foyer as
That's how you pronounce it.
yes.
Right.
Foyer as foyer.
Okay, well, I've learnt that. That's how to pronounce it properly. So, sorry, go on. So he brought in this sticker
Yes.
with a green four-leaf clover on it.
Yes. And he actually stuck it on, and he got.
What, on his
First
helmet
position.
or on his suit? Or
He actually put it on the car.
okay,
So that's why all Alfas on the racing teams, they've got the wonderful green cloverleaf.
Four-leaf clover.
Yes.
Ah. Yeah, but why do they have that triangle round it?
Well, the triangle was put on afterwards.
By the way, guys, we've done so many takes on this. This side of my head's going to be about 4 sizes shorter than the left-hand side. Go on.
So there was Mr. Savocci
Yeah.
that actually passed away.
Ah.
So,
Oh no, that is sad actually.
yes. So as he passed away, they put it in a triangle. But
So what was it
before,
originally?
it was a square.
Ah. So there was. Why was it square though?
Because there was 4 partners.
We get there in the end.
So as one passed away,
Yeah.
they have to transfer it into 3.
So they made it into a triangle.
Yes.
Wonderful. Frank, at least you know a couple. I know you know a bit about that engine, though, don't you? I don't need to prompt you for that. Go on.
It is.
What's under the bonnet?
Do you really want to know?
What? Hang on. That's a carbon bonnet.
Yes.
I really do want to know. Go on. What's the real theory of this?
It is a V6
Yeah.
2.9
Yeah. Litre.
litre,
Yeah.
and it's 503 brake horsepower.
In that little car.
Yes.
No wonder I got here pretty rapid this morning.
That's why your hair keeps on growing.
Well,
If you have it any longer,
it's grown so much that side since we started filming this. I need another haircut. So it's got 2.9 litre, V6,
Six.
503 brakes.
Yes.
That is mental, mad, absolutely mad. All under a nice carbon bonnet.
yes. Well, there's most of it carbon.
Is it?
Yes.
See, that's why I come here, guys. Learn a little bit. Oh no, here we go. There's someone who might know more. I think, looking at the car itself, Frank, what do you think of that? It is beautiful, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
Do you like the rims?
Yes. Rims are nice.
You see, phone's going. Do you see there's yellow calipers?
Yes. Yellow colour, but I actually prefer them in red.
Yeah, but you know, hang on, I'm going to tell you a story. I can tell you a story here. Those yellow calipers, if you want them, they cost an extra 150 quid, which don't sound too bad to have them sprayed
four?
yellow. Yeah, for all 4. But if you want them in red, like you would, 250 quid.
I'll have 2 reds and 2 yellows.
What's all that about? Someone explain that, will you? Yeah, 2 reds, 2 yellows. Of course you would. Before you chop my hair anymore, I'm going to drag Frank out. We're going to go and take a look around the car, guys. Why don't you join us? Because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for, not for me having my hair cut. Frank, let's go do it.
Okay.
You like it?
Yeah, no, it's really nice. Lovely colour.
You know what this engine really is? You don't. So originally, this, we think, me and Frank,
Yes.
we think
It's the California.
this was a California V8.
and then they've taken 2 cylinders off.
Yeah, they've taken.
And they've made it into
Well,
a V6.
I think that's what this was about, though, isn't it? It's like not the Ferrari as such, but a smaller, no?
What, a baby Ferrari?
Baby Ferrari, that's what they say.
Yeah, but Alfa say that they produced this car totally on their own. And,
Yeah.
But if you look at the mapping and the way this, you used to be a mechanic, didn't you?
Yeah, that's
so
right.
you know, if you took two cylinders off
Yeah.
of a V8 and left with a V6, but all the mapping's exactly the same.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
So 503 brakes.
Was that what it's got?
0 to 60, 3.3 seconds. You want me to take you out in this, don't you?
Well, I do, but not yet, because I've got to get my hair cut.
Oh yeah, no, I know it's like getting your hair cut. Look, one side's always shorter than the other when you go to Frank's. Yeah, don't ever go to Frank's salon.
It is nice, it's very nice.
It's stunning, isn't it?
But is this, I thought the red they done it, wasn't it the Ferrari red, or is this the red they do?
The red, I'm not sure. I mean, I wanted a red one. There are other colours, obviously. Has it got marks in it? Oh shit! It's got nice LEDs. What do you reckon round the front, mate? Do you like? Do you mind? Does it bother you with the number plate to the side?
Do you know what? That is Alfa. It started on the Spider. That's how it started, originally on the side. But they couldn't put it anywhere else. You've got the nice big
Yeah,
grill thing at the front.
I love that. But don't you think they could have made it a bit maybe smaller and then stuck it
That, you know that is an Alfa. When you see that, you think, yeah, that's the Alfa.
just from the front?
Yeah, from the front. I think that looks nice. It's different. Because you look, every car it's got it in the middle. Why can't you put it on the side?
Yeah.
You know?
What about the splitter? See that splitter there?
Yeah.
That moves.
Oh, when you're driving, it goes down.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you get more downforce. You can't actually see it when you're doing it, but so you get the downforce, the higher the speed. I mean, it's just shy of 200 mile an hour top speed. It's a baby Ferrari, isn't it?
Well,
It's mad.
Yeah, it is a baby Ferrari. It is lovely.
What do you reckon on this? Carbon fibre, the whole bonnet.
Oh, the whole bonnet.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? I sort of want to touch it. The only thing is, they cover the whole engine with this, and then underneath it's got another big plastic box, so you never get to see the.
That's for the noise, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The noise.
But it's beautiful the way it's. I mean.
Oh yeah, no, it's lovely, but.
At the end of the day, yeah. How do you work on it?
You can't, can you?
It's mad. So you'd have to literally strip all this off before you could even change the plugs on this.
Yeah.
Mental.
We have to unbolt the front and just put it all off.
So it's got carbon roof, carbon bonnet, carbon splitter, carbon side, you know the bits down the side,
Yeah.
seals,
Yeah.
carbon seals. But the best bit of all, oh look at this.
The boot's ever so big.
The what?
The boot's.
The boot, that's where I was going to go actually. Cameraman, follow me. What have you noticed round the back here? Can you see something? There's something here, guys.
So here.
So I've got a group of Italians staring at the back of an Alfa going, what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
This.
All right.
Ready? Now if I do this, you ready?
Horns. The horns, that's what they mean, the two things.
Oh, okay.
Devil's horns.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it was designed for.
Really?
But
I thought this was a normal spoiler.
nah, it's very unique.
In the middle, they got long.
Yeah. So it's got the horns on it.
The bag. I think the bag is
Two
beautiful.
boots, Joe.
God.
They even put. It's a massive boot. I mean, come on. But
Huge, isn't it?
there's one. See this down there somewhere. Where is it? I think it's in here.
Another compartment underneath.
Yeah, it has got another one.
Yeah. So,
Got a
but
spare wheel under
no, there's no spare wheel. It's just
Inflation.
yeah, it's stupid, isn't
I
it?
hate them things.
I hate them.
The thing is, you split
What
a
about if you get
tyre,
plunger?
you're bugging.
Yeah.
Well, you can't do nothing.
If you hit a curb or something, and then what are you gonna? You can't pump the tyre up.
Car like this, so spare, no spare wheel.
No spare wheel on a car like this. Exactly.
But it's got a triangle.
Yeah, it's got a triangle. Yeah.
Health and safety.
Health and
It's got a
safety for the triangle. Yeah.
You need to put it a mile away, broken down.
But it's big, isn't it?
That is
Yeah.
nice. That is nice.
And then the back, I love this bit here.
Well, this is it. I think the back looks better than.
Well, that to me looks like a Ferrari.
Oh, this is it. That's why it is lovely, isn't it? And you've got the fins there and all.
Yeah.
Has it got the little shutters on the exhaust?
Yeah. On the when you get inside, you've got 4 different modes. So if you go into race mode,
Oh, you've got it on this as well?
yeah.
It sounds.
The sound. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
You get plunger another way.
it's Mary in the background.
Hi, Mary.
Oh, Mary,
All right.
my heart's good.
Thank you very much.
We love it. But do we think, gentlemen, is it worth 60,000 quid?
All day long.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
If you think of it that way, yeah.
60,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think
they're
it'll do
good.
well.
They're good.
Because it is a family car, isn't it? At the end of the day,
That's right.
And
It's
you've
a
got-
family car. It's
you've got the speed, the power, the luxury, the comfort.
That's got everything. That's got everything.
Even the back seat, even the seats at the back, they're carbon fibre.
yeah. Oh yeah. Have a look at these.
Oh right, yeah.
You not seen that?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Do you know how much extra they are? 3,000 quid.
I was going to say.
What name?
£3,000 extra for those seats. Yeah.
It's because
They're Recaro bucket seats.
makes it lighter, though, doesn't it? The lighter it is. That's a big
I'd pay 10 grand for them. They're that comfortable. Seriously, they're beautiful.
Well, the recliner one, isn't it?
No, they
Or not,
don't.
or
They,
not?
don't- they move a bit, but not as much as a normal seat. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a 4-seater car, isn't it?
That's
I
what
don't
mean.
think we get 5 in there. There is one in the middle,
Wouldn't
but
you squeeze somewhere in the small in there?
yeah, you would do.
It's got the nice little fin on the roof.
It's got the shark
Aerial.
fin, aerial. Yeah, but that's it. You can turn this off.
Little lights in the handle, look.
Yeah, yeah.
Little luxuries. But has it got a boot release?
It's not electronic, but it does open.
It's a manual.
No, I love it. I think it's a great car. I think, well, we need to go out in it, really, don't we?
Yes.
We need to go and road test it, don't we? You need a shave and a haircut.
I need a shave and a haircut. Yeah. When you come out
Don't get him to do it. Ask Don Skeletoni.
They've got sensors as well. They've got sensors on it.
Yeah, it's got rear parking sensors. That's good for the old people like me.
Well,
Has it got the self part then?
No, I don't think it'd have self-park. No. It's an amazing car. Right, well, let's get it out on the road. I mean, you've heard it from the horse's mouth. I had to get that one in, didn't I? Bit of mafioso going on there.
who's the driver?
Who's the driver?
Him.
Me.
You?
Yeah, well, don't I look like a driver? Just because I wear a green shirt and a pair of white shoes.
What do you mean?
You think I work in a hospital?
See your hat.
Come back from Cuba.
Right. Just come back from Cuba.
Go on, start it. I want to listen to it.
We're going to start it up. We've got to do it.
I'll get out of the way. Okay.
Oh
Stand
dear.
here
Right.
on the floor. And
Who's got the keys? Have I got the key? Yeah, I've got the key. Right. Here we go. This is quite a laugh. I've never done anything like this before. Right.
I've got a bucket of hair at the bottom.
Is that all right? Did I notice something moving in your pants?
Flick over the other side.
Just move over a bit. I'll give you a little bit more. Sounds lovely.
Yes, it does. It's got that tone of the Ferrari, though, isn't it? Really, that.
I think it's very V6y.
I don't know. More M3-ish.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's got that.
Yeah, it has got a bit of M3 in there.
that-
Yeah. Maybe a bit of CL63 maybe.
Yeah.
A bit of Merc in there.
That's it. The AMG 6.3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these
But listen to that. It's not even warmed up and it's making that.
built the engines or not?
I don't know. It's a very good question actually.
Because normally you got the technician signs in if it's a hand built.
I don't know. Have a look under the bonnet. Yeah. Can't see anything under there.
It's nice. It's got no lights.
It's got the LEDs underneath it.
Should have,
Number
yeah.
plate.
I've got to say, it's got to be one of the best reviews we've ever done. Because you actually get it from people who love the things, rather than me going, this is great, I've been giving it for a week, I'm going to really appreciate it. These guys actually really know. And he used to be a mechanic. So if anyone knows about these cars, he does. I think on that note, we should get it out on the road and have a bit of fun in it, because they're going to stand and stare at this all day long and we'll probably run out of film. I'll catch you in a minute out in the car. So here we are guys, we're out on the road in the Alfa Giulia Quadrifoglio. Thanks to Frank's advice, I can now say it properly. It was great fun having the Italians look at the car. I'm just going to go through a few bits and pieces whilst I'm out on the road, because I have had so much fun driving this car. It's just been a pure pleasure. So many smiles, I've almost got jaw ache, trust me. It's been an incredible experience. Absolutely love this car. Let's go back on the various bits and pieces we spoke about. So it's a 2.9 twin turbo, 2.9 litre twin turbo, 0 to 60 sub 4 seconds. Absolutely amazing. When this thing is in the race mode, which we'll go through modes in a sec, it just flies. Top speed just shy of a couple of 100 miles an hour. That is damn fast, guys. They don't get much faster than that. It's a mini baby Ferrari, as you know, when we were talking to Joe when he was looking around, and that's what we said right at the very beginning. The engine, well, you cannot fault this thing, it doesn't miss a beat. And the gearbox, well, this is an 8-speed ZF auto box. They do a manual box, believe it or not, but only in the left-hand drive. So whether you want a left-hand drive version or not, I don't know. I love this gearbox. It's super quick, it's super smooth, and it really does sort of work with this type of engine. And once you've got the paddles and you're running it in the paddles. It is just simply stunning. The carbon prop shaft, well, that's just made it, just finishes the whole thing off. The whole thing to me is like, you know, if you took a puppy Labrador, for example, and a ballerina, matched them together, it's got all the fun of the puppy. Yeah, it just wants to bounce around and jump all over the place, but at the same time, the poise and the grace of a ballerina, which really sums up a Ferrari on an Alfa itself. That's how I've always felt about them. There's 4 modes on this car. You've got an A, which means it's advanced efficiency. And Alfa claim you will get 32 miles to the gallon when you're driving in this. I've had it in there, I've done a few hundred miles now. I haven't really got any more than 19 miles to the gallon. But there again, when you drive this car, you just cannot help putting your foot down and taking it out of that, you know, advanced economy mode and whacking it straight into the sports race mode. It's just, you can't help it. It's the sound. The next one is natural mode. Natural is like the, I suppose it's, what I didn't explain, and I should have explained, in the advanced economy mode, the engine, very cleverly, the computer shuts down half the engine, so you're only running on 3 cylinders. How cool is that? But I don't know why. As I said, I've been having a ball with this car, and you can't help, when you first get a car like this, you're going to have fun in it. You're going to put it in race mode. You're going to hear that noise, that engine. You can't help it. So anyway, that's how it works. It shuts down 3 of the cylinders. In the natural mode, well, that's just an in-between mode. It comes up with a softer suspension, and you get all six cylinders running. In the Dinamico, which is the D mode, that's their sports mode. And now we're starting, the baffles open up more, so a little bit more, slightly harder suspension. And then there's the race mode, and that is just simply scary mode, scary. That just turns everything off, and everything's like solid and hard, and oh my God, you just hang on and hope for the best. Well, you don't need to hope for the best, because as I said, this car is so amazing to drive. You really have to, if you get a chance ever, take one out and have a drive in it, because you'll be like me and like Clarkson, we want to buy one. You just can't help it. Couple of other bits and pieces. There's the tyres on this. I'm not sure of the cost of them yet, but I'm sure they're not very cheap. They're quite expensive. Pirelli P0s, and these are the Corsa. They were specially developed for this car, and they are super stunning. They really work on this car. I wouldn't want to put anything else on it. I've driven it in the wet and I've driven it in the dry. It behaves impeccably in both situations. A normal Giulia, price-wise, let's start to sum this up. A normal Giulia, just to give you an idea, costs £29,000, whereas that from £29,000. This one, the Quadrifoglio, will start at around 59,000. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't even look at a normal Giulia. This is just the car, in my opinion. There isn't much better than this car. A couple of extras you can buy with it, I think, is 100% worth paying 3,000 extra for these seats. These are the race seats. They are absolutely stunning. They're proper bucket seats. They are so comfortable. There's minimal electronics in them, so you've only got the back and forwards bit that for your back is electronic. The other bit is manual, but that is to do with the weight, to keep the weight down. The other thing I would have is this paintwork is simply superb. It's an extra £2,000. It's like a triple pack paint, a metallic, and you get this lovely sparkly, you know, when the sun's on it, it really sparkles. It's beautiful. And just sitting here looking ahead, I can see all the carbon under that bonnet. It's so nicely done. It's beautiful. The only thing I would add to this, well, oh sorry, that paint is £2,000 extra as well. That's pounds, UK pounds. The only thing I'd add to it, ceramic brakes, because I find when these brakes get a little bit hot, they tend to fade a bit. But you do get used to it, but I think the ceramic brakes would just finish this whole car off perfectly. Guys, listen, you've been watching me, AJ the Player, as you probably already know. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Loved your comments. Keep them coming. Let's. And guys, we went over 1 million views last week. 1 million views. Some old git like me has just got 1 million views. I mean, it don't get much better than that, does it? I'm so stoked. You have no idea. Keep the comments coming in. I love the comments, and if you can subscribe, that would be brilliant, and put the notification on, because next week I've got the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, and then straight after that I've got the F-Type SVR, and it's just going to be all mad for the next few weeks. There's some really super cars coming. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next week with another car. Look forward to it. Bye for now.